Bien, pues estamos minutos antes de que comience el concierto de los Red Hot Chili Peppers y Modest Mouse en el Foro Sol. Es para mí un verdadero honor presentar al señor Johnny Marr. Hi.
Hi.
So you are the newest member of Modest Mouse. How did that happen?
Isaac, the singer, called me up in England and asked me would I be interested in writing the new record with them because they were starting to write. And then when we were making the record, I really started to love the songs, and I felt very close to the songs, so I wanted to go out and perform them live, so here I am.
How was the writing process?
It was fantastic. It was 6 people who were very inspired in a room, playing very loud, and we just couldn't stop writing, very inspired, too many ideas.
What's your advice to all the indie bands that are out there right now?
My advice is to not spend very little money making the records, because these days you can do it without spending too much money. I mean, the Smiths records were done very quickly, and I think that's the best way to do it. Make sure that you know what you're doing before you go in the studio, and don't spend too much money, and then it's all okay.
So the name of our show is called Indie, and of course, I mean, you've been in the Smiths. What's indie music for you?
Indie music is music where you can make a 7-minute song if you like, and nobody tells you you have to cut it down. You know, you can make your own sleeves, do it yourself, you know, with the help of a record company who will allow you to do it yourself. If you change your music because the record company tell you to, even if it sounds indie, it's not indie.
Ahora con Isaac de Modest Mouse se presentan esta noche en el Foro Sol de la Ciudad de México. Hi, Isaac.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. You've been around for a long time, more than 10 years. You were one of the first indie bands during the 90s. What's indie music for you?
Well, you know, at the point when we were doing it, it was just it really had nothing to do with what I think indie music is considered now. It was punk rock.
How was the process for you? I mean, you've been in a couple of indie labels and then you went to a major label. How was that process for you?
I'm still kind of working it out. Actually, it's a lot different. I mean, the way you wanted to do things, you could go to your friend and be like, "Hey, kid, let's try and put out this in this way." You know, like, I want to put out a double record. I know we haven't sold any records, but can we do this? And they'd say, "Yeah." And it's like, you know, and with the major label, it's a lot more about, you know, you have to talk them into it a lot harder. You know, it's a lot, and sometimes you don't even know the people who you're dealing with. You know.
So now, for this record, you worked with Johnny Marr, who we just spoke to, and he's the newest member of Modest Mouse. How was that? How did that happen?
I had a friend, my manager, track him down and pass a message on, and he got back to me, and I was, you know, so it's kind of a surprise to me too, to be honest. You know, it's like sort of how we really dealt with independent music when we were younger too. It's like, fuck it, anything can happen, you know.
Si quieres ver más, pide Exa TV a tu sistema de cable.